Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is September 29th, 2021. This is episode 425. And this is Gun Honey, our new comic coming out from Titan Comics. It's number one, coming in at a whopping $3.99. Now, I want to let you know that I actually bought this at market price. Came out today. It's already shooting up. Paid $5.99 for just the regular cover. Okay, this is the hard case crime feature as well, and it is, I don't know if it says mature on here or not, but it's probably, I would give this a mature. Cover is awesome. All the covers, the variant covers are just incredibly sexy. Oh my God, and we'll get a chance to look at those in just a little bit here. I just want to explain what Gun Honey is. This is a recommend, by the way. I really enjoyed it. It's got really smart dialogue. Plus, the story's pretty good. Plus, the art in it's very good. Very enjoyable. Yeah, this is good. Gun Honey. Okay, what a Gun Honey is, in her particular case, this is Joanna Tan. And what she has done, or what she does, is she gets hired by someone that wants to get a specific weapon to a specific place. So it's kind of like a gun smuggler, but she actually has to get it to a place where someone's going to be looking for that particular weapon at a certain time. And what we have in this episode here is she gets a gun onto a yacht, sneaks a gun onto a yacht using her wiles and beauty, and someone pulls off an assassination of a very rich Greek tycoon. So let's get into this a little bit, talk about who worked on this book. First of all, we have Charles Arday as the writer. Now, Charles Arday is actually a pen name for a woman, and I believe it's a woman. And then we have the artist, we have Ang or Kang, and she is a Malaysian artist, I believe it is. Colorist is Asafur Rahman, and then the letterer is David Leitch, who we've seen him do lettering on other comics as well. Okay, so take a look at the art. It's pretty doggone good. Nice depictions. The colorist did a good job on this. But watch your eyes pop out on this next page here. Va-boom! So this Greek tycoon is looking through his binoculars, and she is actually the bait. And he's going to see her and ask some men to send her out, see if she wants to party with him on the yacht. Unbeknownst to him, she has set herself up to be seen. So, as you can see, the men come out, they invite her to the party, and they go off to the boat. She climbs on board and immediately asks to use the restroom. And on her skimpy bathing suit, she's got the makings of what becomes looks like it to be a revolver. You got the cylinder there, some bullets, and it kind of pieces together using different parts of the metal that's on her suit. So kind of ingenious. She stows it in the toilet tank there, and this other gentleman somehow gets on board and pretends he's sick, and he gets the gun from the toilet tank and shoots the Greek tycoon. And she goes ahead and dives off. Her mission is complete. So she's not really an assassin, but she's definitely got her own skills, so to speak. And she uses her beauty, obviously, too. And she gets back to her home. It looks like it's supposed to be maybe San Francisco or something, judging from that bridge in the background, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't recognize this unless it's the Presidio or something like that. But there's this agent, or I should say, I don't know if he's an agent or what he is, but he comes and contacts her and tells her actually to arrest her, kind of, but not really to arrest her, just to bring her in, because there's someone that wants to talk to her. And they really never say who this person is, but she is implicated in giving guns to someone who took those guns and sold them for a bomb, and the bomb killed like 4 people. So that's a little flimsy excuse to get her to work for the government. But this woman here, there's like some really great snappy dialogue in this portion here too. Just really move the story along nicely. And then we get her backstory as a youth. Not too much, but just enough to give us a good idea of what kind of person she is and what she had to go through as a child and why she ended up the way she did. It's just these 2 pages, I think. And then she gets a contract here to do the next one. She says, okay. And they say, we would restrain you. So you get the restraints there, but she goes, we know you would just get out of them anyway. So it is established that not only is she very stealthy, but she has ways to overcome locks and other devices that may hold her down. So she goes back home. She's to deliver a pistol to some place. It's not really described exactly where it is, but it is behind a large wall. And she goes in, and I'm assuming it's someplace maybe in the Caribbean or something like that. And she hides the pistol under the couch. Suddenly the alarms go off. She makes a break for it. She sees that all exits are taken. So she goes back to where she hid the pistol just to arm herself, only to find out the pistol is gone, and now she is being held captive by this gentleman, and we do not know who he is. So it's a to be continued here. So great story. I'm losing my voice a little. Sorry about that. Good story start. It's got a nice cliffhanger. I'm in for issue 2. I really like the way they produce this. And I guess they have these other hard case stories as well, featuring other females. And one's the girl with the dragon tattoo, which most of us are familiar with that story. Then we get a little blurb about the author here, and kind of where the idea for Gun Honey came up. It's kind of a nice little story that she tells. And, for this writing being so, so fun, it was hard to believe a woman wrote it. It seems like a male writing it, something like James Bond, Ian Fleming's James Bond. So we get our SJW, sexy Joanna, woman. And here, as promised, is the covers gallery. And you can see that there are many different covers here that anybody would be proud to own if they love this story as much as I did. So here's the one we got, obviously. You can also get it without the title. Then we've got one with strategically placed hair, bathtub shop, strategically placed wine glass, and gun. Here's an actual photo cosplayer there. And I think this one's probably my least favorite of the bunch, just because she looks more Kate Mara than a Malaysian. So that's Joanna Tan. And look at the next cover. Oh my, that really looks nice. So it comes on sale October 2021. That's our next issue. And we get the nice blurbs about Guns and Honey. The only one I really know is Ed Brubaker, the finest kind of pulp noir. I don't know if I really call it pulp noir, but it was a good story. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and, right here, give this the Indie Comics Jones Good Excavating Seal of Approval, given out only by Indie Comics Jones on this particular channel, except no substitutes. Thanks for stopping by and watching this review. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't, and please leave comments if you wish. We'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.